Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to see how I have created this Cara Delevingne VMAs makeup tutorial, then keep on watching. So, Cara Delevingne is such a flawless human anyways, but her makeup for the VMAs, in my opinion, was so beautiful and simple. But I'm going to start off using my L'Oreal Magic Lumi. Her makeup throughout the entire night just looked like her skin, but obviously flawless. So I'm going to cover up a couple blemishes before I have my foundation using my Glamouflage concealer. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Pure BB in the lightest shade. It's the one with salicylic acid. This is very light coverage, but it just evens out your skin tone and it makes you look flawless. Her and the entire evening, to me, Cara Delevingne just looked so natural and beautiful and not overdone, which I think is just so amazing. Now, obviously, I do not have Cara Delevingne eyebrows, so I'm just going to fill them in naturally because I couldn't pull off her bold brow. I'm going to be using a bit of my NARS concealer on my eyelids to even it out, and using my Revealed palette, I'm going to be taking this taupe gray shade and lightly buffing it in. As I said before, her makeup was so stunning, but in such a simplistic way. It wasn't really overdone in any way. It was something so easy to recreate. Taking that a bit under my eye as well. Now, using an angled brush in the black eyeliner, her eyeliner was very soft, so I'm going to be using the powder for this. It was very thick on the upper lash line and then slightly winged, so just keep building it up to the thickness that you personally desire. I kept looking down at the picture to make sure I was doing this semi-okay. And then just creating the smallest, tiniest little wing. And then dragging that a bit underneath my eye. To blend that out, I'm going to be using my MAC 217, and that's the initial shade that we used to blend it all out. To warm it up a bit, because it was fairly warm, I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques brush and those two warm shades just to further blend it down. Now, using that silver and gold little sparkle, I'm going to be using that on a pencil brush on my inner corner. And taking the gold and putting it a bit under my eyes because she did have a gold shimmery shade underneath. Now, even her concealer wasn't too overdone, so I'm just going to be using a little bit of Vanilla by NARS and placing it. It really didn't look like she was wearing much concealer underneath her eyes, and it sure wasn't highlighted. So just applying a small amount of that, cleaning up a bit of my eyeshadow mistakes. Now, nothing about her face was set or matte. In fact, it just looked like she had been wearing it all day, and it was more oils coming through. So I'm just going to be taking a bit of my Rimmel Stay Matte with my small brush by Real Techniques to just set my under eye. Now, I started using my ColourPop Bon Voyage bronzer, but for this look, it came out really muddy with this foundation, and I really was not pleased with it. Her contour was pretty thick towards the back, so I'm using an angled brush and my Chocolate Soleil bronzer to do that, to set that and go over that, because that ColourPop just did not look good with this foundation. Applying it pretty thickly. Now, I'm going to be using my NYC Smooth something powder with my sponge just to bake my face to give me more of a crisp line, because that she did have it. It appeared that she had been quote-unquote baked so that her line would be pretty crisp. Now, using my Milani Luminoso just again on the backs of my cheeks to give it a little bit more of a sheen while I'm continuing to bake. Now, using my Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara, she had no falsies on, and she really didn't even have a thick coat of mascara. In any of the pictures, I really couldn't see her eyelashes. So I'm just going to add a small coat of my Better Than Sex mascara. How many times am I going to say the name of that mascara? And applying that underneath my eyes. Pretty heavily underneath the eyes, actually. Moving into my nude lip gloss. She really looked like she wasn't even wearing lip gloss. It looked like a lip balm, but thought this really complemented the look very well, but obviously you can do whatever. Now, using my Bold Metals 100 brush, I'm going to wipe off where I baked. Applying some highlighter, I'm going to be using the ColourPop in the color Wisp, just to give me more of the dewiness that she had. As I said before, she had so much dewiness all over. And this is the finished makeup tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it some thumbs up and subscribe. I absolutely love Cara Delevingne. I love her personality. I love her face. I think she's so amazing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.